Okay. Hello. This is episode 13 of KinnPorsche. Penultimate episode. I'm expecting drama. I'm expecting a cliffhanger. I know I can get through it. I have come this far, right? And I've not cried yet. Fingers crossed. I hope I didn't just jinx myself. I thought this one would make me bawl like a baby. It seemed like it had a lot of stuff in it that I would really struggle with, and I have definitely struggled, but I haven't cried. It's the fluffy ones that make me cry. I don't know. Alright, let's get into it. This one's a long episode. It's over an hour long. Are we? Yeah, we're rolling. Okay. Just checking. This man needs to get his shit together real fucking fast. And you need to rein it in real fucking fast. Okay, we're straight into these guys. Okay. Okay. His wounds have healed really well. That means he's been there a while now. I withhold my judgment on that. Doesn't it just mean that he's as freaky as you are? No? The general concept is, if it doesn't hurt anyone, go for it. But he hurts people. That would be a very sweet moment if I wasn't seriously concerned, right? Wait, what did he say? I'm sorry. I was still dealing with all of that shit. Okay. Why do you still wear your bodyguard outfit? You're just a boyfriend now, no? So much for having no secrets. Kinn's gonna be mad at you when he finds out that you've been keeping a secret from him. You should have just told him. So what's the plan, Stan? You gonna try and find out stuff from the dad? Yeah, he really looks like he's letting it go. Oh, Kinn. Oh, God. Okay. Your lifestyle seems to have changed dramatically since like halfway through the show. When was the last time you went to a diamond auction? Huh? Or did something dodgy with like Macau and everything? The fuck is going on, man? Are you the same person? Very strange, no? You making a meal for Pete? Okay. It's just lunch, fam. Dude! Dude. Dude. He just spent hours making that fucking meal. Okay. You okay, Vegas? Give me a minute. I'm stressed. I've never felt so conflicted about character in my entire life, ever, in anything. I felt really bad for him in that scene, though. He spent so long cooking that meal, and I'm pretty sure it was for Pete, too. And then he was so happy about it, and then the dad just comes in and just fucking undoes all of his hard work. Just like that. And you just see how sad he is about it, and then he gets like physically assaulted by his own dad as well, and like beaten and stuff. Like, don't they say like people who grow up with parents like that, they either, there's like two main reactions to it, right? You either say like, I'm never gonna be like my parents, and you like are really loving and caring towards your own children and other people, or you become the abuser, right? The abused becomes the abuser. He like mirrors that behavior and mimics it, which is obviously the path he chose. Again, it's a case of isolating the scenes. If I just watch that scene, I feel awful for him, and I can understand why he is not in a good place mentally, and why he makes bad decisions, and why he hates the world and himself. I can see it, I really can, but then I just think about all the awful stuff he's done, and I think the problem is I'm very new to these kind of shows anyway, like dramas, not just BLs, but dramas. And I've never really watched a show where someone's done something this horrific, and then you're kind of expected to understand, forgive, whatever they want you to do about it, to understand why he did it, you know? I've never been in that position before where you're meant to then feel bad for someone who's done something so awful. People are normally really awful or they're not. And this is the first time I've had to deal with, like, they kind of want you to feel bad for a character who's done something so horrific and who has been so unlikable for the entire show. Because this is like mafia and stuff, that the things that have been done are so much more horrific. I don't know how to like Vegas. I really don't. But at the same time, whenever shit like that happens, my gut reaction is I feel awful for him. And then I remember all the shit he did, and it's an endless cycle. I don't know how to feel. I really don't. When I think of like Vegas from earlier in the show, I feel sick. I literally feel sick. When I think about like him in episode 4, climbing on top of Porsche and shit like that. When I think of him like in the house when like Pete and Porsche and all that go over and they have dinner with the family in the yard, when I think of him like walking around then, he's scary, he's not likable, he's manipulative, he's dodgy, he's cocky and arrogant. I don't like him, right? when I think of that Vegas, I don't like him, but that Vegas is so wildly different from the Vegas we are seeing right now. It feels like such a sudden shift. I don't know. But you can see it, right? Like every time he tries to do something good and positive, the dad just fucking destroys it. I don't know how to feel. I really don't, but I did feel bad for him. And then I remembered who he was, and I was like, I shouldn't feel bad for him. I don't know. I don't know. This is the most confused I've ever been over a character, ever. Yeah, I don't trust you. Is Kim still trying to find out what's going on with Porsche's parents? Because we know everything now, don't we? Who did it and everything? What kind of mood is Vegas gonna be in when he comes in here? I might be jinxing it when I say this, I don't know, but when Vegas is upset after his dad does stuff like this, he normally goes in there and takes it out on Pete, no? This is the first time he hasn't done that, really? That's something, right? Oh god, did I jinx it? No, I didn't. Okay, he looks like he's not gonna do anything horrible. Hmm. Well, I don't really trust Mr. Corn anymore, not gonna lie. No, it's not. No, it's completely down to your own actions. Yeah. Yeah. Oh god. Oh god. I think you forgot you're in a hostage situation, no? Yep. And we're back to this. I instantly regret feeling bad for him. Okay. Oh, god. I just, oh god, I'm just so stressed. Jeez, and then just cuts to Tankun. Oh my god. Well, I'm trying my best to hang in there. He instantly made me regret feeling bad for him. I just spent 10 minutes trying to see things from his point of view. And then I did jinx it. I was like, oh, normally he'd go in there and take it out on Pete. He went in there and took it out on Pete. Oh. And now Pete's back with the just kill me thing. I'm so tense. I can't. Alright, is Tankun gonna hit us with some crazy truth again? Let's see. That's an interesting dream. Tankun! Yeah! Yeah! Thank you! He's a very smart cookie, no? You're fucking amazing! What? Someone make him the head of the mafia! He's so smart. What the fuck? You guys are idiots. He figured it out. That was amazing. Exactly what I said. He went to go, like, spy on Vegas in the house, and you're not concerned that he didn't come back? Why do you want to die so much? Is this all coming because Vegas tortured him, or is this, like, ongoing stuff he's got going on? Ongoing stuff, understood. Jeez, you had a lot more issues than you previously let on, no? Oh god. No. Put the knife down, Pete. For the love of God, put the knife down. I've seen too many bodyguards die already this show. Okay. He's got a point. He didn't run away before. Why is he still chained up? I wouldn't trust Pete to do anything right now. He seems very unstable. I feel like he's gonna bolt the minute you uncuff him, no? Yeah, this is very problematic. There's so many things wrong with this situation. what the fuck is going on with Pete? He's got so much more going on than I previously thought, no? Oh, shit. He did, he bolted. But you didn't do this before with the hedgehog. Right? Very confusing behaviour. What is going on here? Okay, but we can't be getting into your craziness every time we've dealt with a Vegas Pete situation. God bless these two for putting up with this madness every day. So the main question that I have is, what's up with Pete? Right? I swear for the first 8 episodes of this show, he seemed completely fine. Marshmallowy, even. Doing his job just like everyone else. And now he's in here, it's like, or I don't know, it's like he's got a lot of stuff going on. He says he's never felt useful. And I can't tell how much of this is like hidden mental health stuff that we didn't get to see for the whole show, and how much of it is like it's just him going crazy because of the torture he suffered from Vegas, right? Or maybe it's a bit of both, and he's had these issues, and then all the stuff that's happened with Vegas was like the straw that broke the camel's back, you know, like it just let the floodgates open with it all. But half the time he seems more mentally unstable than Vegas does, no? When Vegas went in there, he ended up pushing Pete away while Pete was trying to comfort him, and then ended up nearly choking him to death, and it all became very problematic again. And then Pete with the just kill me, I'm done stuff again. And then he literally did try to end his own life. And then Vegas had to beg him to stay. And Pete doesn't want to be treated like a pet. But then when Vegas does treat him like a person and uncuffs him, he fucking clocks him and runs. It's crazy. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm so confused. I wish we had more information about what the fuck was going on in Pete's head. They just go from extremes, no? They go from like torture to having sex to like laying and cuddling and having conversations and stuff, and they're both smiling, to going back to being violent with each other again. Very confusing. Can we appreciate how fucking smart this crazy bastard is? I love him so much. He's so fun. He's like mentally unstable in a good way. He's just it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I love him. He comes out with all of the smart lines, right? He just hits him with the truth. Like 3 episodes ago, I was like, how are you guys not worried about Pete when he goes into the Minor family's house and then you don't hear from him, like, except via text, which he doesn't normally do? How would you not suspect that that could be Vegas, right? Or that something's happened to Pete? Word for word, he said that. You're amazing. I love you. Let's see what craziness you're up to now. Okay. Pete's already dead, according to these guys. Pete was ready to die when he went in there. Maybe he really did have stuff going on, right? Like he said he was doing it for Porsche, but maybe that wasn't just it, you know? This show is batshit crazy sometimes, no? Paul is singing too and crying. What the fuck, man? He makes it home! Fuck yeah! Oh, God. Somebody help him! He's like from one crazy house to the next. No. Welcome home. Guys, he's very injured. Is this Vegas? Nope. We're back to Pete. Okay. Wow, you're really beaten up. Holy shit. Why wouldn't you tell him? Are you protecting Vegas? You should be able to guess it's Vegas. That's where he was going, right? Yeah. He literally went to see the minor family. What is going on in that head of his? I'm very concerned for you right now. Are you protecting Vegas? Look how fucking messed up he is. He has got so many wounds on him. Jeez. I'm so mad at you right now. I swear to God, you better fix shit. You better pick up that phone, I swear to God. I'm feeling the urge for violence. I will fight you too. Get your shit together. No. I get it. He lied to you about knowing Porsche and stuff, and then that awful argument outside the building. I get it. But you can see he's trying now and he's reaching out and he has feelings. Surely that's what you wanted, no? Come on, Porsche, get your shit together. You do like him. Then go over there and prove it. Fix it. Give us sweet Porsche back, please. I don't like stubborn, upset Porsche. Oh, so sweet. I missed this Porsche. I want this Porsche back. You trying hard to let down your emotional barriers, I get it, but you need to do it pretty fucking quickly. Kimchi. They're so sweet together. They have to fix it immediately. I want that Porsche to get with this emotionally vulnerable Kim. This is what we need. And then both brothers can date brothers in the mafia. It'll be a big happy family. Mostly happy family. If you love someone, let them go. I will give him that. He let Pete go. I don't get what's going on with Pete. He's confusing me more than anyone else. Normally I'd be like, yeah, run back to the main family, all for it, but he doesn't seem to be happy there, right? They both seem to be unhappy without each other. It's like, well, why did you leave then? I don't understand what Pete is thinking. He should be happy. Well, not happy at least, but he should be better now he's home, no? Like, if he's crying because he got tortured and he's traumatized and everything, fair enough. But I don't think he is. It's coming across like he misses Vegas. I need, like, a therapist to give me an emotional breakdown on what's going on with Pete, because I got no clue. I got no clue. You would have thought he would be better being home, but he seems like he's worse. No? I don't get it. Can you really be that attached to the person who tortured you? Oh, you're still doing sneaky shit behind Kinn's back. Too amazing. Everyone's in an awful place, no? Is there a single character that's in a good place right now? I don't get why you wouldn't tell Kinn about the uncle and the photo and all that. Kinn's already shown that he would stand up to his dad and stand by Porsche, right? There's one character that's in a good place. Jeez. Does Pete want to go back to Vegas? I can't. He looks miserable here. But he did the right thing by running away, no? His character got so complex out of nowhere. I couldn't even figure out if I liked him for the first 8 episodes because he got barely any, like, character complexity at all. He felt like quite a flat character. and just there for the humor, and then he's just got so complex out of nowhere. We love you, Duncan. I don't know what to tell you. I really like this guy. I don't know. Is this gonna be another thing where everyone's gonna be like, "Are you serious?" And it's just me liking like a really weird character again. I don't know. Is that Vegas? He knows. Yeah. What are you doing here? Did you know Pete was here? I thought I thought he came out here to talk to the uncle. Okay. That's very nice of you. Yeah. We're both instantly suspicious. Really? What? Why in Mr. Khan's office? I thought she was gonna be Mr. Korn's mistress? Okay. These two are working together again. What? You know... Dude. You know what Vegas did to Pete. You saw all those wounds and you brought Pete here knowing Vegas was going to be here. Porsche, bad friend? Hello? This is going to end badly now. They're in a public place too. He has a gun on him this time. Okay, he doesn't want to go back to Vegas. I was wrong. He was just miserable because he was traumatized, I guess. Jeez. This is a very unhealthy situation. Why do you both act like you want to die? I don't understand it. You guys are both kind of messed up, no? I feel like I need a break after every scene they have together. I don't understand. Pete's mind is a mystery to me, no? I'm starting to understand Vegas, which is weird for me to say. I'm not on board or anything. I'm just saying, like, you can see where he's coming from, right? He's very fucked up. He's done some horrible things. And you can see why he's that fucked up when you look at his dad and stuff like that. It doesn't make the vile things okay by any means. I at least, the thing is, I understand Vegas's feelings, right? He likes Pete. I get it. He struggles to let down the emotional barriers because he doesn't have positive relationships in his life, and he's never really known a healthy, positive relationship. So it's almost a bit similar to Kim. He struggles to let down the emotional barriers, right? And let people in and be vulnerable because he's just going to get hurt if he does that. Saying that, he let down his emotional barriers once or twice with Pete and it went very well. And he realized that he likes him, right? And they have been very intimate together as well as very violent together. I can at least be sure that Vegas likes Pete and he wants them to be together somehow and he wants to start over. I'm at least like, oh, I've got a clear picture in my head of how Vegas is feeling about Pete, about himself, about the situation, what he wants to happen. I can see it all. I have none of that with Pete. I've got no idea what Pete is, what's going on with him, what he's thinking. Right? He was getting tortured, held hostage, but he still ends up having sex with Vegas and having nice conversations and meals and stuff, caring about him to the point where he could have run away but stayed and sat with him and followed him back into the room to be tied up again and held hostage again. Even when his dad, like, beats Vegas and stuff and he comes in and he's very upset, he still tried to comfort him, you know, and stuff like that, and make that emotional connection, even when it ended up with him getting, like, choked and stuff. And I think you have to be in a pretty bad place mentally anyway to get into Pete's situation, right? Like, he was aware that he was going to a place where he would likely be caught, tortured, and killed, and he said he was doing it because he trusted Porsche, and I do believe that's the reason, but there's got to be something else there, right? In order for him to just willingly accept that he's going to die. And he's had multiple times where he's told Vegas to just kill him as well. He seems very ready for his life to be over. So he's not in a great place mentally anyway. You add the torture on top of that, and he's definitely not going to be in a great place mentally. But he does end up bonding with Vegas, both physically and emotionally. And then he runs away again, which he could have done before. Which I would argue is the smart thing to do and what he should have done the first time when he got free and Vegas was in the yard with the hedgehog. He could have run and he didn't. But he didn't then, but he does now. But he makes it back to the main family, and it's like, fair enough, he should feel better now, right? I'm not saying, like, yeah, he's going to be happy and everything. He's suffered trauma and abuse and stuff like that. But he should at least be comforted by the fact that he is home and he is safe. He looked fucking miserable. Like, he didn't want to be there and he regretted leaving. Then he didn't tell Porsche that Vegas was the one who did it. He basically covered for Vegas, right? Those feelings that he had obviously still going strong, but he ran away. So it's like, did he run away for his safety, but he still wanted to be with Vegas? Well, no, because he just told Vegas to get out of his life. He is all over the place in terms of how he's feeling about Vegas and stuff. I've got no idea. He seems like a very troubled individual. And rather than making it so that Vegas gets a character arc where he becomes, like, less fucked up, it seems like they've just gone down the route of making Pete as fucked up as him, you know? But either way, Is it coherent? Is it consensual? And how do they feel about it afterwards? I mean, Pete was not happy to see Vegas there, right? He couldn't kill him, but he wanted to, and he wanted Vegas out of his life. And then they hugged and cried and stuff. It was very confusing to me. But it doesn't seem healthy, right? If this was happening in real life, it would not be healthy. It would be red flags everywhere. Someone that makes you cry this much and hurts you this much is not a healthy relationship. You guys need to be away from each other. You need to get help and get your lives sorted out before you can be in a relationship. A relationship should not fix your issues. Right? You guys shouldn't fix each other. That's not a healthy way of going about it. And now they've got Vegas helping Porsche, so he's kind of coming across like he's a good guy all of a sudden, which I don't know. It's like he's a completely different Vegas. No, did they do a switch? Is this his twin? Is this not me all over again? Who knows? I'm not very happy with Porsche for bringing Pete. Okay, it's bad enough. Imagine Porsche didn't figure out that it was Vegas that tortured Pete. Imagine he had no clue. It's still bad enough if Vegas is like, I'll meet with you and I'll help you, but bring Pete along. It's still bad enough that he did that, right? Especially because Porsche knows how dodgy Vegas is. So it's bad enough that he did that, but to do that knowing that Pete had been tortured by this man and probably doesn't want to see him and is in a very unstable place mentally and emotionally after everything that happened to him, to literally bring him back to his abuser and like just hand him back over to Vegas is a really shitty thing to do, no? Is he doing that because he sees how miserable Pete is and he can guess that maybe they have feelings for each other? Or is he just absolutely blinded by his need for revenge against Mr. Corn and answers about all the stuff going on? I don't know, but that was kind of shitty of Porsche, no? Everyone's in a really shitty place right now. There is not a single character who's in a good place apart from Duncan. Kinn is still being low-key wholesome, though. And Porsche is just hiding shit. I don't know why he doesn't get Kinn involved on it, honestly. We've already seen that Kinn will stand by Porsche over his dad.
วันแรกที่เราเจอกันเขาก็มาตบทรัพย์ผมไป วันแรกที่เข้าบ้านผมก็มาเผาบ้าน
Yeah, I forgot about all these moments, honestly. You were very chaotic when you first arrived. Oh, they're so sweet. Way too sweet. I swear, these are like different characters from the first half of the show, no? Everyone changed so much. That was a sweet moment. Very nice indeed. Who we got here? Are you naked? Oh, it's still them, okay. I trust Kinn, I just don't trust his dad. I think it's the dad that's the untrustworthy one, right? And potentially Mr. Can too now. But I trust Kinn. I think his feelings and stuff are genuine. I don't think he's hiding anything else. Well, did I not say I wanted the characters to use the pools more? Did I? I did say that, didn't I? This isn't what I meant, but... Okay. We're having another one of these scenes, huh? Interesting. Okay. This isn't how I expected this to go. That was very nice and everything. I'm concerned about your lack of communication verbally. The physical communication's going great. But you're hiding things from him right now. And he worked hard to trust you. That's a sweet note. But I really think you should tell him. What you involving Che for? What you getting Che involved for? Are you not going to say anything about his dyed hair? You need to have a conversation with him about what's going on with Kinn's younger brother. Now what? Let the man speak. He's very smart when he has these freakouts. Yeah, let him speak. Why is Che involved? What is Porsche doing? Go on, Kim. Oh, I believe in you. You can sort shit out. Come on. Now? Tankin though. MVP. What are you doing with... Well, where's Che gone? What is happening? What are you planning? I don't understand. Thank you, Vegas. I feel like the only one I trust right now out of this whole situation is Kinn. I don't think he knows anything, right? Hmm. Okay. I was gonna say, do you want to stop talking in riddles and get to it? Oh, for God's sake. You're a piece of work, aren't you? Give him the money. Just give him the money. You can shoot him afterwards, it's fine. Just give him the money. Vega's genuinely helping. It's weird, right? Normally he's got his own sinister motivations. I guess he technically does, getting to Pete and everything, although that didn't work out for him. Get to it! What? Come on. Okay. How did they die? By the dude from the picture or by someone else? That's a good thing you didn't shoot him then. Jeez. Why would Mr. Korn lie about that? Yeah. What? Is that Kinn? You shot the uncle? Ain't no way. I'm very confused right now. Someone shot Porsche's mum and dad. We didn't get to find out who, but there was a flashback. Someone, I'm guessing Porsche's dad, got shot in the house while Porsche was hiding in a cupboard. Shit.
พ่อแม่กูไม่ได้โดนรถชนแต่โดนยิงตายแล้วคนที่ยิงก็คือมึงอย่าเข้าใจผิดทำไมถึงยังไม่พูดความจริงอีกวะความจริงก็คือฉันจะทำแบบนั้นทำไมในเมื่อน้ำผึ้งเป็นน้องสาวฉัน
What? Is that the mother? I've been wrong about these things before, so I just I wanna put this out there so that someone could maybe tell me I'm wrong. I can't read the comments, so I won't know. I'm just gonna watch episode 14. If Nam, whatever her name is, if that's Porsche's mother, Kim's dad is her brother, would that not make Kin and Porsche cousins? I've been wrong about this before, right? I had the exact same thing with Lovely Writer. But he specifically said sister, right? Has Porsche been fucking his cousin? No. There's something I'm missing, right? Maybe the Nam person is someone else? Or maybe Porsche isn't really her kid? I don't know. I'm very confused. Not about that. Well, I am, but not about. I'm confused as to what the fuck happened, man. This ended up being like a point of like conflict out of nowhere, right? Porsche's parents were shot. We didn't get told who. Porsche thinks it's Mr. Korn. Korn says he's wrong, so maybe he is, right? Maybe Mr. Korn's telling the truth about that. Especially if the mother is his sister. So is that Porsche's dad? With the glasses? Your evil runs in your blood. Who is that? Is that Mr. Can? Glasses do down. Okay. It's gotta be Mr. Can, right? Because there was a picture of Porsche's mother. That makes so much more sense. I was operating under the assumption that she was Mr. Korn's mistress, and I was like, well, why would there be a picture of her in Mr. Can's office? Was she just like sleeping around the whole family? If she's their sister, that makes more sense. No? Why there's a connection to both Mr. Can and Mr. Korn? So I bet the guy that we can't see sitting down opposite this dude is Mr. Can. Maybe Mr. Can shot him. Because he's ultimate bad guy dude, right? He would absolutely kill his sister's husband to get his sister to move back home. He's that kind of dude, right? My theory is that Mr. Can shot Porsche's dad. We don't know what's happened with the mum yet, but at least that's what I'm guessing. That other guy is Mr. Can, just because he's the only person evil enough to do that. Sounds like the two brothers, Can and Korn, went there to convince the sister to come home again, and the husband was like, no. And so they shot him. or Mr. Candid, I'm guessing. That's my theory, and it looks like Porsche witnessed it by sitting in like the little cupboard. And Kim was about to go and track down Porsche again, and freaking Mr. Corn interrupted. We didn't even see what their conversation was about. It can't have been that important. You know what is important? Kim J. Let's get it together, please. Oh, I'm very frustrating. I don't know. My cat is coming over. She can tell I'm stressed. She's already picked up on my anxiety already earlier today, so I think she's a bit sensitive to it right now. I appreciate you, kitty. I really do. I'm just frustrated. I'm doing okay. She would not stop meowing until I picked her up, so this is where we're at. We have a very purry cat. The plot just came out of nowhere, like starting from episode 10. I don't... How Vegas has gone from like... he's helping, right? He's genuinely helping. It's very strange. His character arc is just like, woo. I don't know. I don't... They're gonna have to clarify what the fuck is going on. We've got one more episode to sort this shit out, so I'm just gonna have to go into it and see how we get on. I gotta know what's like. It's finally happened. Episode 13 is finally the moment where I'm like, I have to watch the next episode. I have to find out what happens. That's what I'm gonna do. We're going into episode 14. Bye.